Disney has decided to stop giving any money or support to the Boy Scouts starting in 2015. Now, they have this program known as volunteers, where they allow some of their employees to volunteer some of their work hours, and instead of getting paid their hourly wage, that money goes toward a charity of their choice. Boy Scouts will no longer be on that list. And as a result, some conservatives and some Christian radio show hosts are really, really angry and upset about that. Now, Kevin Swanson is one of those people, and as a response to Disney, he feels that, you know what, some of their movies are a pro-gay conspiracy.
If I was the devil, what would I do to really foul up an entire social system and do something really, really, really evil to 5 and 6 and 7 year olds and Christian families around America?
I think I would make a movie.
I would buy Disney.
Yeah.
If I was the devil, I would buy Disney in 1984.
Yeah. And
that's what I would have done. Friends, this is evil. Just evil. I wonder if people are thinking, I think this cute little movie is going to indoctrinate my 5-year-old to be a lesbian or treat homosexuality or bestiality in a light sort of way. I wonder if the average parent going to see Frozen is thinking that way. I wonder if they're just walking in and saying, yeah, let's get my 5-year-old and 7-year-old indoctrinated early.
Okay, I love this. First of all, he does a pretty convincing job of playing the devil.
If I was the devil, what would I do? I would buy Disney in 1984. That's what I would do.
I'm like, all right, dude, bring it down, man. Okay, I hear you, brother. God, they're such lunatics, man. They're really sitting in their basement thinking that the devil, Satan, Lucifer, might have bought Disney to do Frozen. Now, I didn't see Frozen. JR, you saw Frozen. Was there lesbian relations or bestiality going on in Frozen? What
it must have been at the end, because I wasn't able to see the end of it. My kid dragged me out of there because he was losing his mind. But up until that, it seemed to be the story of a couple princesses. So it would have been not only lesbianism, but amongst sisters.
Sisters? So there's 2 sisters in the movie.
Yeah.
Now, none of us saw the ending of the movie, so maybe at the end they start making out and having sex with farm animals, but I tend to think that would be a stretch. I would be surprised. Unless, of course, Beelzebub bought them back in 1984 so he could do this movie Frozen, and as soon as JR left the movie theater,
it's just so funny to me because, obviously he's really unhappy with Disney's decision to stop funding Boy Scouts. And by the way, I should be 100% clear as to why they're doing that. Even though the Boy Scouts are now allowing gay scouts, they're not allowing gay leaders, right? Mm-hmm. And that's why Disney is upset about it. They feel like they're discriminating based on sexual orientation. But as a progressive looking at Disney movies, if you want to talk about, any type of bias or indoctrination, there are so many traditional traditional messages that are pushed, like gender-specific messages that are pushed upon kids through Disney movies, right? So let's look at some of the classics, like Sleeping Beauty. Oh, the Sleeping Beauty needs a handsome prince to save her, otherwise she's going to be asleep forever. Little Mermaid. Oh, she wants to give up her identity as a mermaid so she can be a human, so she can live her life with this handsome prince. I mean, all of these different movies actually go toward what conservatives want, right? Which is a submissive woman who's always looking for a husband that she can please. So you want to talk to me about indoctrination, really?
No, please. No, one of the real problems with Disney is that the good guys win, and they every once in a while they'll complain about these cartoons because they're like the company that's like sucking the life out of the planet or whatever is the bad guy, and the community comes together to fight them off, and they're like, oh, God damn it, the good guys won. Well, the poor capitalists were portrayed as the bad guys, but you need some bad guys in the movie. And by the way, you know who actually bought Disney in 1984? Capitalists. Okay, so I don't think there's an evil plot against capitalism or Christians or anything along. There's a plot to make a lot of money. That's what Disney's actually about. And so they do movies that appeal to the most amount of people. And by the way, they have done Christian boycotts of Disney before, because Disney like didn't hate gay people enough, like back in the, I think it was the 90s actually. And they did the longest running, most unsuccessful boycott in American history. Like they were like, oh yeah, Disney, we're gonna shut you down. No Christian families are gonna come to Disney. Except for the fact that they all went to Disney. And then eventually, my favorite part was like decades later, the group that was doing it was like, okay, yeah, okay, we're gonna go ahead and stop the boycott now.
Because their kids wanted to watch the Disney movies. They wanted to
And
give
everybody
it.
else has already gone. It's already the worst boycott in American history. So they're like, oh, okay, my kids want to go to Disney World. Okay, we're stopping the boycott too. Losers.
Doesn't this happen every one of these movies? What was it, WALL-E? They probably hated Monsters, Inc. All these animated movies, there's something about them that either has some kind of hidden socialist message or anti-Christian message, and you don't see it until they look for it. I don't really know.
Was
I
the
mean,
Lorax-
maybe that's why it's hidden. I don't know.
Was
but-
the Lorax a Disney movie or was it? Oh, it was Universal.
Or just an
Never mind.
animated movie in general that's generally for kids. Because they're like, they're indoctrinating your kids. And it goes back to projection again. Because they want to indoctrinate your kids with everything they want to tell them. They're like, wait. They're getting to them too soon here. We're trying to get them at 7. And some 5-year-olds going to this movie and they actually are enjoying themselves.
Right. I mean, what is?
Somebody say Lorax?
Yes.
Chair is 100% right. They do Bible study like the minute the kids walk into church. And they don't like it if you're trying to bust up their monopoly on indoctrinating kids.